Together, we can.
Hello, and welcome to your most exciting lifestyle show on TV. This is the Upside Down Show, and my name is Nana Tufo.
And I am Frema Dunyami. You know how we do it every Sunday evening. In fact, today won't be any different.
Yeah.
And it's really going to be extra awesome because the woman we are going to be talking to is a whole institution.
Yeah.
You know, she is a life of every party.
Yeah.
We are going to be finding out much more about herself. Don't go anywhere. Don't forget that the show is proudly brought to you by Vodafone. Together, we can.
Coming up on the Upside Down Show, we have a conversation with celebrated Highlife artist and TV personality Akosua Agyapong. She speaks on creating music, marriage, and the music industry in Ghana.
This is Fact Finder from the BBC.
We live in a world where news travels fast, and sometimes it's hard to differentiate fact from fiction. Fact Finder brings fact-checking from the newsroom up close so you can separate truth from chaff. Be empowered to tell what's fake from what's real. Watch Fact Finder by the BBC on City TV every Wednesday at 6 p.m. City TV. It's your world.
Welcome back, guys. Now, Frema, whether you like it or not, inadvertently, today's show is about you.
Oh, pretty much. And I am honored, you know,
Exactly,
I'm honored for it to be about
If I mention my name, Nana Tufo, I mean, we all know who made that name popular in this country.
Oh, yeah, 9924.
And today we're speaking to the woman wwho made the name Frema, arguably more popular than other female names. You make the show about yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest today is the beautiful, the adorable, the inspirational Akosua
Ever green, ever radiant, ever beautiful.
You know, before we start talking, what do you eat? What do you do? How come you've been like this ever since I was young? Ever since I heard Frema, you've been like this all this while. What is your secret?
Frema, I'll say very good evening to your viewers. And CCTV, God bless you people.
Amen. We love you too.
I eat everything, Frema. Honestly speaking, I don't go to the gym.
Wow.
I mind my own business. I like working at home.
Okay.
I like doing the housework, you know, cleaning up, sweeping outside, cooking, doing what somebody will leave the maid to do.
Okay.
I do everything myself. So I think that because I sweat a lot when I work, I go around work in the house. But say if you are taking in some drug, as some people do and everything, no.
Wow.
You are too blessed.
I eat kunkunta, eat fufu, you name it.
Wow.
Let me confess something today. Yesterday night at 1 o'clock, I ate fufu.
Whoa.
Ajay,
I went for a program, I came late, I was hungry. Then my health said, Ma, I said, yes. I said, I'm something for 2 mommy.
Wow.
I ate fufu that one. After eat, I said, I go, so what did you do? I said, I was hungry, what is that? I've eaten.
And you were able to sleep.
Okay.
Wow.
Amazing. If you want to sleep, why don't you sleep?
You are a beautiful woman, and I think that you are really blessed.
Amen.
You are really blessed. But when I grow up, I want to be like you.
Oh, Frema, you don't have any problem.
Oh.
If you're ready to have 6 kids like me, then you don't have a problem.
6?
Yeah. I have 4 girls and 2 boys.
Wow.
And you look this way at 61.
51.
51.
Obi akoye wrong e be.
And all the 10 akoka home.
Papa. Oh. You see, I am 17th November 1969. Stephanie is older than me, so how can I be sister? Stephanie, what this is?
Yeah.
No, but also, I guess sometimes too is because you've been here forever.
Yeah.
What I say,
Yeah.
So when people see you, they feel like Akosua Agyapong has always been there. And Akosua, let's know you more. Who are you? Where were you born? Oh, mama, no papa, apart from Stephanie, we know. I mean, I don't think anybody doesn't know Stephanie. By force, you know. You have to know Stephanie. You have siblings, you know. So tell us more about you.
Okay. My dad, he's late. So his name was Samuel Benson Agyapong.
Okay.
And he was the first pharmacist in Ghana.
Wow.
Yeah. And my mom was a queen mother.
Okay.
She's also late. My dad had 16 children.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
16.
How many women?
With 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm the 15th among it. I'm the last but one.
Oh, you're the last but one?
Yeah.
Wow.
And my dad named me after the mom.
Okay.
So my name is Akosua Dadum Agyapong.
Okay.
Dadum, yes.
Yeah.
And my mom had 5 girls. And I'm the 3rd among the 5 girls.
Okay.
Yeah. And Stephen is the 2nd. We have the 1st, the 4th, and then the last one is married to Michael Craig Jr.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ambassador to India.
Yeah.
So our last one,
Oh, wow.
Among my siblings, I think we have 24 grandchildren. If my mom was to be alive, yeah, our papa sister.
The necessary.
Okay. I went to school at Harrow International Preparatory School at Abeka, one of the big schools that time.
Yeah.
And then after that, I went to Holy Child Secondary School. That was 1981, and I completed 1986.
Wow.
Yeah. After Holy Child, actually,
sorry, let's do a little bit with Holy Child. How was it like there?
It was cool. One of the best schools in Ghana. You should know that.
I watched your interview on Footprints, and I heard the songs you were singing.
Oh,
the song that you created.
Senior. When I went to Holy Child, and it's when you get to Holy Child, you cannot go out. There's no outing for you till when you get to Form 4.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. But with me, when I got to Holy Child, when I got to Form 1, because way back in primary school, I was doing the culture dancing. Nobody told me how to do the culture dancing, but I can do almost all of it.
Wow.
So when I got to Holy Child, they were going to do this program at Kivas, and my sister told me, Akosua can do that, do for you name it. So that was the first time I actually went out, and Form 1, I started going out.
Wow.
And then that day was the almost night, as I told you. You listen, I want people
of course, for those who don't know,
they should know what happened.
Yes.
So almost night, I actually trained those that Form 1 a song to sing. Most of them are dadaba.
Yeah.
So they don't speak the Ghana. My mom was hard, so we were dadaba, but hard ones. So
so a little bit of stubbornness.
Exactly. So when I told her, hey, listen, sing this song. I'm sorry, viewers. I have to sing this song.
Upside down. We say it as it is. So
sorry,
we can give you the rhythm, right?
So I told them. I said, Homo duna bodo, Homo duna bodo, Homo duna bodo, Homo duna bodo. And I said, when you get to the seniors, so you know, duna bish, duna. They didn't understand. So when I came after that, when I came back, that they hadn't yet called. You know, it's every dormitory.
Yeah.
They haven't yet called my people. So I was at the back of the stage. Change it. Say, oh, do not push, but I sing it. They couldn't hear me when they were singing. Then the singer said, we. So we came there. They wanted to come and brush their face. You know, they were Elizabeth. They used to call me Elizabeth Agyapong in school.
Oh, you're Elizabeth.
Yes, I'm named after my mom.
Wow.
Elizabeth. And I said, I told people not to sing it that way. And I said, I forgot. I should have told you the other way around. So that was how much I was. And then every time I go to Interco, when I got to Form 4, the Interco, I must have write songs for them. Then I realized that we had a teacher. One, he was a bit short, not tall. And then the other one too, he's saying something, and you know that.
Yeah.
So I wrote a song Because every time when it's lunchtime, they will go first to the dining hall.
Yeah.
I say, hey, I've written a song for them. You guys should stand here. You know, our school is like that.
Yeah.
So when you're working there, you sing bass, you sing treble, you sing. And I said, okay. I said, you sing something in the amotia, okay? Something in the amotia. Now worry quick. Something in the amotia. Now worry quick. Worry go. Oh, free kitchen. Now worry babe. No something want me. Oh, you listen. If you listen to the way the bass was good, oh, you listen. Up to now, when my friends are having their wedding and we all go, on the course, let's sing something. And I say, you take the bass, you take. and Holy Child, you have to join one, either Gunza or AFS. Okay. It's a club.
Yeah.
But anytime, I was in Gunza actually, but anytime AFS was going to have function, they normally take me along to go and dance for them. So way back in school, I loved dancing.
Yes.
And I loved acting as well.
Okay.
So you wanted to know more.
We are done with
So with Form 5, I finished Form 5 and then I told my mom I wanted to do music. My mom said, no, you have to continue with Amami Behama. You continue. So I don't want to go. So I decided to go to NCR. That time, that was the first computer school ever that I actually kept. So I went and I wanted the easiest way and the fastest one. Yeah. Because I did typing in school.
Okay.
So they told me that the word processing is 1 year. I said, register me with that. I want the word processing. Yeah. So I went there. Actually, that place, I know they call me at the office to sometimes type for them and do some of the work for them. So after 1 year, I took my certificate.
Collect your certificate.
My school now 1 year. So after that, I said, Mommy, my music. He said, no. I realized that every Saturday, she plays either Nana produce songs, A.B. Quenzel, you know, Moses say, hey, my mommy be a party. And then I'm actually the so I said, go for Nampedu because I met Nampedu way back in 1988 when we were doing the HIV/AIDS competition. They asked us to write songs about HIV. That time in bar music, but I also wrote. Out of so many songs, they chose only 10. That was Ministry of Health, and my song was one of the songs that they chose. Amazing. So I was going to meet them at Orion Cinema for the finals. Who is who? Can you imagine meeting the gurus there? Yeah. A small girl, you haven't even started music. So I went to Lady Talata. I said, I need people, I need instrumentalists too, because it's supposed to be live. Yeah. Kabobo was on drums, and then other people joined, and then I placed third. Wow. And then Pedu came. I call a kid top and I'm in Akosua. That was 88. So 1989, I had to go and look for him because my mom was being difficult. And I'm many music. Miss me don't know. And so I had to bring an Ampedu in. Yeah. When she saw an Ampedu in her house.
Wow.
I said,
I can imagine.
Yeah. And then Ampedu said, oh, me pay what me papa me say blah 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 blah. So my first album that was free, I went to the studio at Elephant Walk at Industrial Area. My mom paid for everything, and then my first album came out. Now let me tell you something interesting. When I'm about to perform, my mom will come and sit in front there. Hey, me band, I'm so bad. But I want the viewers to know something. Yeah. Anytime you're starting something, don't let somebody introduce you to something that you're not ready.
Okay. Right. What do you mean?
My first performance at Art Center, the group that was supposed to back. I saw the guy with a a bottle. They were just pouring something small. One of them was even the backup singers, the women were all taking some. So he came to me, Akosua, Kipina, to me. And I'm saying, share. And I said, I'm in there. And so him and not that's my mom. If I blow, I've never been drunk before. Even if she see me do me, I'm dead. And let me tell you something. Way back in Holy Child, we've been doing the Black Santa night with over 6,000 students because in France, Pima, disco, you name it, in France, man, they all come. Over 6,000 students, and I perform in front of them. So I told them, look, I'm not going to take it. I'm saying this because some of our young ones are into it because they were introduced
by other people.
And they think that because of that, that made them perform. But they forget that if it's a talent given to you by God,
you can do it effortless.
That is it. So after my first album, that's when 1992, I met up with Nat Brew, Rex Omar, and myself. Actually, we didn't actually come as a group just like that. There was this program called Double Do. It was Embassy. Good. When you fly,
I crab out to only moves. No,
Oh, man. Maybe kakra. You go see diba.
I thought we said how
Okay, so we actually, the guy called us. His name was Mr. Smart Beniti. He was a Nigerian.
Okay.
So he actually called us to come and perform individually. So when not perform, then I come in, the rest comes in. So after the first book, I said, the way you guys perform, why don't you come together as a group so I can manage you? So we sat down, we came up with the name Nako Rex. That is Nat Akos Rex. So we started performing together. We came up with Palogo Yede, Odo Mami Sonko, Odo Kaya, Niye Hadri. Nako Rex was a great. And then I married Nat Brew. We had 4 kids. People said, oh, we stopped. We were fighting because Rex wanted to marry me and Ghana. Rex was happily married to his wife. His name was Rebecca. Her name is Rebecca. Okay. They had Anne, their first daughter, before we even started this thing together. Right. So Rex was already happily married. So how come Rex did become because he wanted to marry me?
Ghana for Ghana for. But Aunt Akosua, so how were you able to manage your marriage at that time? Because you know normally people talk about celebrity marriages, and sometimes if you're not careful, or I mean to a very large extent, celebrity marriages do not really work out. What goes on in there? Why don't they work?
You should know the age that you're going into marriage.
Okay.
You should understand what you're getting yourself into. When you're very young, you won't understand some things, and any little thing you might jump into, just walking out or something. Now, and some of the celebrities, what happens is, I'm doing it in general. With mine, I was young. Yes, I had 4 kids. I always say that you shouldn't put the blame on, if you're a woman, don't put the blame on the man. So don't put the blame on somebody. Okay?
But how old were you at that time?
I was 27, 28.
Pretty young.
When I got married.
When you got married?
When I got married, I was 24.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because my first one I had her in 25. She's 26. She's 26 now.
Wow. I'm sure she will look like your sister.
She looks. The fourth one looks like my sister.
Okay.
But she looks like me. The first one. But the fourth one. If you see her, it's definitely
photocopy.
Now, so what I want to say is, you should make sure that you understand what you're getting yourself into. Some of the men that meets the celebrities, the ladies, are there. Some of them are opportunists. Some of them because they want to make the name because the person is popular. It's not Dobin or Deko. No. He has his own intention. And when it comes to the guys too, the same thing. You see, but some, if you take 10, you can get just 2 coming in genuinely to love the person. Now, when you go into a relationship with a celebrity and your other partner is also a celebrity, that one you have to understand that if I'm a musician, I'll be traveling. And so you should understand, and the word is you should trust me. If there's no trust,
it won't work.
It will never work. And if you're a celebrity, you're going for somebody who's a celebrity. Now, as I said, some of them are opportunists. Hey, do you know my boyfriend, or do you know my girlfriend, or do you know my wife? Now, when he or she goes everywhere, oh, Mejrena Sumesi, oh, Mikuna Sumesi, or Ginidi. But you see, when something happens, I always say, don't come and sit there and talk too much because Seppi, you've seen the person's nakedness before. What the hell is that? You come and you speak as if you've never even had anything to do with the person. And when I hear that, it hurts me. If you say, I was young and I'd be paid there, even if no matter how bad, most work can be, you push. And so what happened? And what happened? Me, I've been divorced. Not when over how many years? Over 20 years. They don't know what happened. And then I'm back and they see it. Because it just didn't work. All of us went, it didn't work. Maybe I did something he didn't like. And maybe and maybe he didn't say it. But maybe I said something, maybe he said something. So hey.
So you don't wash your dirty linen outside?
No. I agree. No. You shouldn't. And some people come and you see, if the party, if maybe I'm wrong, you're giving the other party the strength to come and talk because Mr. became a man here. At the end of the day, you've been together to
what end? And you have kids.
You have kids. And so what next?
So you don't want no explanation.
And I went to me and say, "Me worry, I'm not going to maybe some and I can't tell them."
No, I offer witnesses.
No, it's me, Jan. Me have witnesses.
No, so but that aspect is the fact that we put out there that we are no longer together because we did not give you explanation why we were going into marriage.
You should invite us and do a divorce reception. Let's just come and eat and drink.
Now we stay in your house and do the party on our behalf.
And so with celebrating marriages, no, it's you telling yourself that the partner that you're going in understands what you're doing. Like acting.
Yeah. Then
maybe I'm married to this handsome man and I'll see him kissing you. And maybe in the evening you call him just to talk. If I don't understand the way, I'll be then you start frustrating the actor. Now if he gets to that part, he doesn't want to because he doesn't want problem with his wife. Please, he was doing that before you got married to him, and you shouldn't forget that what the person was doing. You knew it before you came in, especially. And also, one thing I can tell musicians out there, especially the ladies, when you are getting into music, please, my someone. If you are now coming in, get a musical name.
Okay.
Don't use your husband's name.
Okay.
Don't.
Yeah.
Create a musical name. Now, if you're already married and you want to come into music, sit down with your husband or sit down with and agree on a stage name. Me per se friend me don't call. I'm Mrs. Sotu. I want to use the name Donko. Tomorrow there's no Mrs. Sotu. You are not still there. Still there.
Yeah.
You are not going to say, and after me 31 years in music, look at the Mrs. Agyapong now. If I say Mrs. Agyapong, 31, I'm not coming to no. And so I'm pleading with the ladies out there. Or don't they all? Not don't the twimpa trying. I shall say, shh. So don't even dare think say who can holier than thou, and that's you know holier than thou. Don't do me, baby. Starting. So please, when you're getting married and you're in this entertainment again, please use a name that her name is Frema.
Yes, Edunyame.
That is not a married member. Now Ababa Ware a friend say a PJ. Now I am Fema PJ. Call me Fema PJ. After 2 years, there's no more PJ. Oh, no. Don't call that confusion. I've kept Agyapong for 31 years. And I'm still having the Agyapong. Great. It's so emotional.
No, that's a great advice.
It's very important.
That's a great advice.
Don't do that mistake.
Really,
and don't go into marriage because of time. Obi wa eyesikenti no kwa ware nasi. Ogoti na udi na sesa. Na oko aware beni sika wario. Obi wa eyedininti no kwa ware nasi. Dr. Jirini, lawyer Kununi, Minister Jeneko, Sefin Sape Nako, a Teba Warena, Posta Warrior, Obiwa, and painting no power, nothing. Takon Shebi Koba, that's all the son. Now go our rebellion and we'll power real. But if there's reason, nowadays our young girls, they're going because of the flashy cars, because of the big houses, because of the money. Now when there's no money, there's no love. Go in genuinely, and God Himself will lift you people up.
Amazing.
Wow, amazing. So now you form Nakorex. You come out with songs that really caught on like fire, because I think even still when you guys come together to do
we've been doing some performances.
I mean, it's always fun because those were the times that I mean, if you hear Pan Logo there and all those, so
and you know that some of the songs that we write, we make sure that it lives with us. Don't write songs that will die whilst you live. Koko is 28 years now.
Wow.
29. Frema is 31 years now. Now look at Koko. If you reach it, in Soji, up till now, and so you can, and you know, Debbie, what I said, Shankawanako, still remember if you say, oh, Ukuwe, oh, me go eat. Oh, German, when you must a special cover, Obi worry 15 years. The guy called her to get married. I found two near matter for auntie. Oh, wow. After 15 years, only 5. Osu on your corn worry. A special Kawako. and no papa. This song it will never die because it's still happening.
Yeah.
So write songs that lives. Don't write songs that and then echo. Then I'm doing a seminar and adding. You understand?
Yeah.
People are still forcing their children to marry. Mama, phone I'm more shaming.
Arranged marriage.
She just got married, and you see that the money she's bringing home. Do you know the wahala she's passing through?
Exactly.
It's not everything that you see like this that is gold.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Mothers push their children into relationships that they are not ready. As young as 15, 16, 17, 18. No piano.
Yeah.
It's my daughter that gave me the phone. Juma Ben Oye. Juma Ben Abani.
Right.
It's you push them, then they'll end up into prostitution.
Yeah.
So now they live big. So when they meet innocent guys like Nana Tufo. Now because she's seen big things.
Yeah.
Whatever Nana Tufo does, and so no.
Yeah.
Now I want to say one thing, and I'm happy I'm here today.
Yeah.
That stupid where the no master T you know. Se mini bikra minye bino. Nipa be 20 ni apam tade ba kwashom no more. If I'm going to get married and Nana can't do it, Nana is not ready to get married.
Yeah.
What a joke.
They've set different standards.
I'm
too
telling
high
you.
that we can't follow.
And then Nana to go and look for loan and marry you. Every morning, and there will be there will always be confusion. And then within 3 months, the marriage collapses.
Yeah.
Please, if you meet a guy you love, cut your coat according to your size. Our time, no, it was only one person, one, and one. So if the man hasn't got it, please. Now the men are running, no, they can't Akosua. Me young marry you. Even some of their hair alone. Hair alone. It's about 3,000 Ghana cedis for crying out loud. What was that so intense?
But just now, we see
And at the end of the day, you expect the man to, because some sugar daddy has been buying it for you. The young guy cannot buy it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you see that she starts sneaking out to meet these big men to be able to dress good.
Maintain.
Paying sunipi.
Ultimate.
A divorce about.
Yeah.
Na me phone mo feel no mo na me. Na me phone mo da. He doesn't know anything about it.
But Akosua, you've mentioned something very important, doing evergreen music. And so when you listen to music that was done in, the 80s, 90s, and even 70s, Nana Pedu them said, we still play these songs, they make sense. What do we have to do now? Because now it looks like an artist can bring out singles like 6, 7. I said, Akosua, them I know about them now, but tomorrow we don't hear the songs
it's all
again.
about the beats,
It's about beats.
And
30 minutes per after 6 weeks, the music is gone. This is killing the music industry. How do we turn things around?
Now it's difficult to turn things around because it's also the fault of some of our presenters. They play rubbish songs.
But if that is all we are getting now,
there are good songs there. Even the young ones, some of them are playing sensible songs. Kofi Kenyatta is playing sensible songs.
Fantastic guy.
That's what I'm talking about. My son, what's his name? Kwame Eugene. He plays sensible songs. You see, don't follow the trend. Say they like rhythms, so we're going to forget about. Listen to this song. Mommy and Tadia, Ebema Yahuan Dao, Amma Meme, Aka 31 years ago. One kwajo namne ochana yao. One kwame namne adichin wo kwesin chen. Meme nso anye se bia ware. Omubie ni wa wufo nim no. Ochina bere nyinsai na be. Kwajo senyonwa ya nso anje. Kwame senyonwa kwesin so anje is happening. And so I think the first thing is remix. Because the girls need to listen.
Yes.
That's true.
Now you can't tell me, say, some people play songs profane. They say as it is. They don't give women our respect. And then the presenters will play. After they'll sit and say, hey, and you'll be able.
They're not trending.
But if you don't play it, the person realized that the song is not being played because of what. So let me write sensible song. We take sensible songs to them and they say, and because I knew where they are doing, I will say, oh yeah, mamre.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, when you born, on by mamre. And I said, but Malimuna be one muska. You see, they are not helping the good songs to come out. I meet the older ones, Akosua, the new baby come on, you want, Kayamanu copy to me afa. They don't play it. They want to play the nonsensible ones. I was listening to one of your sister stations. He was playing the song. I say, hey, yeah, bro. Now I called him. I'm sorry, this car born into my brain.
Yeah, buy a boss.
Let our children listen to good songs. Look at the videos that come on TV. My sister, it's pathetic. Come on.
Yeah.
Some of the videos, you see the ladies, you think that they'll never get married. You think that they'll not look for husbands. Now, I saw for money. You come as a young, beautiful girl, you expose yourself. Why doesn't he bring his girlfriend there or his sisters to come and dance for him?
So we are going to go for a break. When we come back, I want to know that do we now have to begin to look at some of you collaborating with the young people? Because you've mentioned somebody like Kofi Kenata, you've mentioned Kwame Eugene, and there are other ones who are also doing
I love that,
very good songs. You know, do we have to now begin to look at you pairing with them to impart some of your knowledge, you know, on them? So this is the Upside Down Show. We'll be right back.
City TV is live on DSTV. Go to channel 363. On GoTV, access City TV on channel 182. On a digital TV, please press the menu button on the remote control and run a new search on your TV. Take note that without an antenna, you cannot access City TV on your television. City TV can be accessed on a free-to-air digital box like the GoTV and Star Times box. City TV, it's your world.
Welcome back. We're having an interesting conversation with the evergreen Akosua Agyapong. And just before the break, we're trying to find out the possibility of pairing the best of both worlds. Two generations of music. If we should fuse these generations together, what will be the outlook for our music industry?
It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful, because we have the young ones going out with them because they grew up with them together. So we coming in with songs that can actually change some lives for the younger ones. I think it will be very beautiful. I have something coming up very soon with Kofi. With Kofi Kenyatta, we were thinking of something.
You heard it here first.
And, and the same thing to Kwame Eugene.
Nice.
And I also have what's his name, Kiddy. I've spoken to all of them, but we just have to start working around it.
Please start.
Exactly. And I always fight with my son, what's his name, Shatta. And I always send messages to Shatta because Shatta, we need to do something. And he tested me, Mommy, we're going to do it very soon. I'm saying, can't watch it. And so, you know, we have all these ones that we're going to do something together because some of them won't call. I remember the last time I spoke to Agyapong, he wanted Doma Misonko. And we're yet to, you know, so we're going to do something together so that the younger ones will know, because there's some messages out there that if you don't sing it through songs, you see, and the people ask that time ago, we thought we were going to gospel. We say, God, when the song comes, don't change. Even if you're a gospel singer and the song comes, we don't struggle. My latest album, Mrs. Stupido. You understand? So it was just one that I went to the studio and I just finished it.
Wow.
Because when it comes like that, God gives it to you. So even if you're a gospel singer and God gives you a song, you don't hear Jesus or God and don't force to put it in it. Because that means He wants the Northness also to enjoy it.
Exactly.
You understand? But some will force and then change the song and then make sure some of the songs that we sing, we advise people.
True.
So as you rightly said, if we have the young ones coming in, they come out with a rhythm, they come with a message, and then we just And then you can imagine myself and Mr. Drew on stage.
So you see,
I'm supposed to do something with him, and the guy that's supposed to, the engineer, just disappointed us. But I'm going to do something with, and you know that boy is a performer.
Yeah, that would be a serious
and the mother too, you know me,
and I think the beauty about this whole the old and the young coming together is we have amazing. These are Ghanaian musicians, you know, who have paid their dues, and I think that at every point there should be some kind of revolution, so their names don't die.
Exactly.
So I asked my son, "Do you know Ofram Ponsa?" He says no, and my son is in JHS3, you know, and he doesn't. Fine. No, so you know, so I think that the younger people know. The young people, so they know
they know their own.
They know Mr. Drew, so they need to know Akosua Agyapong.
With me, my luck is because of the TV programs I've been doing, you know, with the
so
judging.
I'm actually been speaking
I know,
in general terms.
So
you know?
I'm trying to say that with me, that made me lucky.
Exactly.
Yes.
But someone like Pat Thomas,
I
love his songs. We meet, he performs, and he still, you know. So as you rightly said, if Adami was in my car, you see, I feel the one cry, my premi wow, you know, such a song.
It shouldn't die because we have.
Well, he has done something with Sako there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it true that Sako had wanted to do something with you?
Hey.
But what happened with that?
Hey. Actually, yes, he did.
Yeah.
You know, and you see, sometimes you take some decisions that the person needs to know.
Yeah.
But we are still going to come out with Frema. He sampled the Frema and it was beautiful because the mom loved Frema. But that time, no, he didn't actually eat it. And I said, "You can cry one bad." Of fire.
Hey, what
But Akosua 25, he performed.
Oh, okay.
Performing bound for calls.
Brasak. Say Sak. My sweet son.
So you are one person who has been, I really admire, you know, your zeal and your passion to push the music industry. You have spoken several times about pushing the industry, the welfare of the musicians. You know, you have always been talking about Gumroad and its excesses, you know. your own group mates, you know. You've had issues with your group mates, Rex, you know.
Hi Rex. I can never stop saying it. I'm sorry.
Has the situation changed? Because not too long ago, Stonebwoy also made some startling revelations about getting only 2,000 cedis, you know, when he met Papo Osuankuma. What is this issue about royalties? How do we turn the fortunes of musicians around?
Frema, write another song about you, La. I'll write another song.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
How painful it is to write good songs.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, you go for 600 Ghana, 500, some even go for 50 Ghana and 60 Ghana after 6 months.
Such embarrassment.
Exactly. Now, my argument is, government gives us money. My argument is very simple.
Yeah.
If musicians, even if we're being paid every month, it can happen.
Yeah.
Because we have over 15,000 spinners. Let's bring it down to 12. Each person pays 350 Ghana. Check it and see.
Yeah.
Now, we have the hotels and restaurants paying our royalties to them. We have the media houses paying. You know, now they said we have about 400 TV radio stations. Some of them, they go and ask them to pay about 50,000 Ghana. Some pay 30, some pay 20,000. Now, let's come to the telecommunications. They also pay. Let's go to the banks. They also pay. Now, let's go to Google. They give us dollars. And somebody after 6 months, 100 Ghana, 50 Ghana. They give them 250. 290 Ghana and some pesos.
Wow.
Excuse me. Government gives us something called the blank levy. That money comes every 6 months. I went there to ask what time that so any time we ask for money, some comes, it comes about 9,700,000. That is 97 billion.
Yeah.
Now they take some things out. They take something they call culture activities. they take about 900,000. That's about 9 billion old cities.
Yeah.
We don't know what the cultural activity is somebody yet. Now they take all these money and they finally Gamma will get about maybe 2,300,000 or 2,500,000, depending on how much they're sharing among us. And then the visuals, actors, then our videos that they show on TV, they take the same amount. Now my problem is the book writers. How many book writers do we have in Ghana? They also take the same money. This is called blank levy, like our recordable staffs that people bring in. Then government to take the tax and then give some percentage to us that they can pirate our music or whatever. Book writers are in Ghana. Some years back, it was 45% for Gamro, 32% for ASOC. Okay. Because musicians, we also have videos coming on TV. So they decided, okay, we should have 45%, 32% for ASOC, and then 11% for book writers.
Right.
Now, when Kojo people came, they changed it to the same percentage. Why? I don't know. So now they're taking the same percentage as musicians, as ASOC, and then book writers take 28%. When I asked their chairman that what is Sabakati is a main parliament, and I asked him, say, Parliament, that time when you agreed 45%, 32%, and 11%, you do go to Parliament. There's some things that we have to be frank. Listen, even if the government money, they're even sharing among, they are saying that we have 4,000 musicians now in Ghana. I don't know whether the dead ones have come to join. 4,000 musicians. We don't even have our list.
No data.
No data.
We so don't how even are they sharing the money then?
I don't see 4,000. We don't even know. We don't even have card, membership card. That you're a Gamro member. We don't.
But so every musician is a Gamro member.
No.
You need to register with the
exactly. So ask yourself. So if I'm not registered with you, where does my money go to?
Yeah. In the Sikano way.
That is my question, no. That is my question. And then they will come and say that I'm ignorant and.
But when you register with Gamro, does your payment, is it backdated to the time you release your first song?
Forget it, no. Even backdated amount, backdated amount, sister Ghana, and backdated amount.
Oh Lord.
I'm telling you, somebody came for Takwa, they gave the person 60 Ghana. And I was trying to tell them that, listen, let us know what you're giving us. This 2 months, it is government's money. Now there's a man there called Abraham Ajete. He is the overall boss. I don't know what he does there for musicians, but they say he's a CEO. So he decides. He came one day on one of our AGM meetings and said, "Oh, now everything that we give out is royalties, even if it's the spinners' money, even if it's this, all is royalties." Toma Kegu. So you don't know what they're giving you, whether it's the government money, whether it's the TV and radio stations money. And then one interesting thing, the money that they spend there is even more. Sometimes the monies that people collect for them, their commission is even more than what they've collected.
So how do they calculate what somebody is getting? To say, how does somebody get 2,000 and somebody gets 290?
Somebody gets 50 Ghana.
What is the criteria?
So called police station. What say about pay address? On no conform na mash t-shirt and the con hat. You be many so and send a case why no conform na case oni. Or dressing, how you appear is how they will take you. Now there's one big person here in Ghana. He's a gospel singer, and you know what true. Akosua, those days I used to get 1,500. Now I get 300 Ghana.
Who is that?
A Swati.
On person me boni.
Depi.
Ni nyumutin ma osigu. What's money? But Akosua radio station Ghana or a musician. Our gospel musicians are really looking for album. Me see can buy 292 Ghana and some pesos.
You see, but sometimes I feel I was say, "Oh, minimum idea was true because who was true?" Sometimes I think people.
I blame the young ones too. I'm coming. I blame the young ones because the thing that now they're making it. They shouldn't forget that we were there.
They will grow.
You will grow, and so now that I have quit, others know they're really with that academy. They're really supporting that because at the end of the day, come on, you have children. You understand? And if and I'm saying, that is not right. What money do they gave us money 2 years ago, COVID time, up to date, and there's still a guy called Flash. He's still collecting our spinners money, but I don't know where the monies go to.
So you know the person. All these people. I mean, who audits the Gamro accounts? Who is in charge of all this?
My group, we are called the Unicom Gambro.
Okay.
We are actually fighting Gambro. We are in court.
Okay.
But the reason why we're in court, I won't go into that.
Course.
We are in court now. But what hurts me is there's some people that they're hungry. When they come, when not Akosua, but I will not do that because I have 6 kids, and most of them are doing music. And my first born sings like crazy. My second born is the boy. He plays guitar like it's nobody's business. My third, and for when they stand here to sing, you clap. My sixth born, or son might say, she dances crazy. Now the question is, they all want to come into music. So if we don't fight to get the right thing done, what next? It's with Gambro issues. It's wahala.
But Aunt Akosua, what do we have to do? Because as far as I can remember, you have been talking about this. You have been
Attorney General's office. Attorney General's office. Then actually they gave us some people to sit down to look at what was happening. They realized that no, that was 2017. They said no. Whatever is happening in Gambro was not right. So we should give Rex people just 1 year, 2018, for them to stop everything. Then re-elections and everything should happen. We should have the auditors auditing them. The auditors went there. The auditors went there. The auditors went there. Now, according to what we're seeing now, Nadru and Kalosechi, their administration, they are supposed to answer for 2,100,000 Ghana, that's 21 billion OCDs. They're supposed to answer. Now, Rexis and the others, they can account for 176 receipt books. It's a whole lot.
Wow.
A whole lot, and still they are there. You see, and I'm trying to let Attorney General people know because they give our license. And now they want us to go and do elections. We cannot do elections for fear. How can we do elections? Because the agreement that Attorney General office gave us is not happening. We went to the AGM and they were saying that they did 150 people for AGM. Do you know how much they needed to do the AGM?
How much?
400,000 Ghana cedis, 34 billion for AGM. I have the letter.
General meeting.
My plane, baby, see now. We are not playing this and their coffee.
But this contract from the Attorney General's department, does it say in there that you are liable to so and so if you default in doing so and so?
They've given us new constitution. The new constitution says that even the new election committee that they have there, they shouldn't. The one that's supposed to be the board chairman for the election committee should be a board member. The man sitting there is not a board member. Now you think that we should go and do elections? You see, it hurts. Now it's not. If you're asking us to have a show now, maybe they are calling musicians, footballers, and even actors to come, a big show. You see musicians that get down from taxi, from trotro, from motor. Meanwhile, musicians, sports, they use our songs. Actors, they use our songs in their movies. So what are we still for? We bring in people that are only ready to enjoy and then fill their pockets, not even thinking of us. But when somebody dies, your family members come to Gambro, they give the person 4,000. But when you are alive and you want medicine, money for medicine, they'll give you 200 cedis. Yes, doesn't make sense.
But do you think there's some sort of a cabal that has hijacked the organization to enrich themselves at the expense of
Yes, we have those that Gambro belongs to them. They don't want to move out.
No.
You, Diana Hobson, you were with Musical. You were Musical president. What did you do for us? Now you've gone to Gambro as a second vice and you want to stand as chairperson for Gambro. Abba. I'm standing in for Gambro chairperson because me my Diana no fun it will not happen. Because even at Musical, nothing happened as president for Musical. Why? Every month musicians are supposed to get something. We have families for crying out loud.
Their career, you know.
And then you wait till 6 months, you give somebody 100 Ghana. Now they say welfare. They were giving a penny for 100 Ghana a month for welfare. And I'm going to say more 100 Ghana for welfare. One customer 100 Ghana no. A day how much you spend? Just taking taxi even here it's even 50 Ghana. And for 1 month.
100 cedis.
100 cedis.
Is there any structure or a system to trace the inflows into Gambro so that you can stand on that and make proper demands?
Oh, they said that you can go and find out from the bank. That was some time ago. I went to 1 or 2 banks to go and find out, and they told me that they've been instructed not to release any information. Now, for the last day, I want Antia. I call Antia because she is the acting administrator for copyright. I'm telling her something, and I want her to watch me here. I'm begging her in God's name. She's been acting for 13 years. We don't have a problem with that. But we want her to be honest with us. They've gone to remove, now before we collect our money from a Registrar General. So when I go, they give me the information, how much they've given to Gamro, so that will know what is happening. Now they've moved it to Copyright Office. Now we've written 3 letters to Antia to tell us how much money since 2019, how much money in Edama up to date. They've not given us the information. So why did you? They didn't even tell us they were going to take it from Registrar General even to copyright. It's not fair. Look, we speak with passion because we've been in this my 31 years in music. When I see when Papa Yansin died, I cried like a baby because this man has. I mean, or you're musician, or you're composer, or you'll be an Akayan Kolan, or be partition because or some true music. Look at CK Man. Look at Joelaka. Joelaka had to come and curse people on TV before they took money, and then they called one of the stations to follow them to present money to them. Comfortano came on air crying for money to buy medicine, and he said she keep quiet. 31 years in music. I'm sure. So you can never build a house.
That's true.
You can never have any property because it's sensitive. But then the demand from hand to mouth. So Gamro. Gamro asem there. I can't debate.
So have you thought of collaborating with your sister?
Oh, we're coming out with a song. Yeah?
Oh, wow.
We're coming out with a song.
We can't wait. That would be a banger, you know.
And then we should really sit tight because
we are coming now with a song. We've already recorded it. We just want to get a video out and then.
No, I can't wait. I can't wait. Because I love you so much and I love Stephanie so much. You know, when you were growing up, I really wonder how your home was like, you know, because I said to have strong girls who will speak their mind.
And the friend of queer, actually, and school shows, and Shirley Chipon. And a queer, when she does something, you can't sound of the Munyan, can't sound of the Munyan. So when I was I say, the Casana but she's sweet. Yeah. You know, most of the time when I visit her outside in London, it's like I'm in my palace because she makes sure, and the husband to John. Then no, about Sevina and a kind of more. So like John said, is it okay? So I'm not married to you. Please give me more rights.
At a point, you were married to a pastor.
Yes.
And you did some gospel.
No, I did the gospel to the year 2004. I got married to a pastor 2008.
Okay.
That time I went to London with Reverend Christy Doetete. Mama Christy, and I know that is a long time. I love you. Solid Rock Chapel. So she took me to the US. So whilst I was in my hotel, the songs just started coming. So I was writing the gospel songs, and I went to her. I said, "Ma, I knew about a gospel, Akosua," and I always remember. I say, "You're not a gospel singer. Your songs advise people." My fans. The Northerners, I have more fans of Northerners, Muslims inside Grasney. And so I cannot be a gospel singer because they love my songs. They listen to my songs. It advises them. They don't know about Jesus. So I cannot go and sing a song about Jesus and spoil that thing that God wants me to do for everybody. So I came out with I came out with that. I have so many gospel songs. I even spoke to my sweetheart, Dinah Hamilton. I said, Dinah, listen to this CD. And whichever song you want us to do, we'll do it. But my gospel, my kids say my gospel songs are strong. But I have not actually promoted because I'm not a gospel singer. But I my own is to spread the good news. I sing songs that advises people. A little bit about my latest song. You see, you in a Jew in a minister.
And you son.
A minister to you any, but I'm finance too.
That's true.
I'm saying you Ubatipa, yes, oh what a shock. Where we go Ubatipa, yes, gone too soon. Unam hopper, Ubatipa, where stupid oh. Young girl, because of a man, you kill yourself. Young guy, because of a woman, you poison yourself and you kill yourself. And you're stupid, because God has said you don't know what you have in future. Until you when you name a minister, I feel like they are just say a G. I will see a G and I
feel where they my family watching what they achieve. Me met now, mo be me jojo me. Me met now, mo be
It's been an interesting conversation. We've learned so much. But of course, we can't have the Akosua Agyapong on our set without teaching us a few dance moves.
You know the moves.
Yeah.
I mean, Frema is the all-time favorite. What I say, Frema dear. Debbie Nakayampo. In fact, Akosua, we have to. Now you go like this. You try to move. Akosua, my young girl. Okay. Let's advise you do your thing.
Yeah.
Sensational Akosua Agyapong. If you didn't know, now you do know that she is also called Elizabeth. Agyapong. Thank you very much for watching. The show was proudly brought to you by Vodafone. Together we can. My name is Frema Dinyami.
And mine is Nala Tufo. We'll see you again same time. Take care.